Tetro signing up to the South Australia camp from Canberra, I believe. And Queensland, Steve Harris started the first game. Ben Naylor going to go in net for the second game. So there we have it. Queensland, backstopped by Ben Naylor. South Australia, backstopped by Alex Tetro. We'll see what South Australia has to bring tonight. Queensland had a big win in their first game. I think the lesson that can be learned from both the first two games was if you stay out of the penalty box, you'll probably do okay. There's some boys out here who can move the puck pretty good, and if you give them a chance to get a man up, they'll generate some shots and make you pay. Puck's out, players out. Here we go. Referee for this game, James Zarn.
Here we go. Team's out, warming up. 5-minute warm-up, which is nice. See how we go. As we said earlier, first game for South Australia. I know Ivan's already introduced the teams. Second game for Queensland. Be interesting to see how Queensland comes out. Second time in one day. Sometimes it can be a little tough to get the old legs going for game two. Other times it really helps with the warm-up and for the body and the blood flow, and it makes it easier. So it'd be interesting to see quite a difference here. Looking at the two teams, we've got 11 players and 2 goalies for South Australia, whereas Queensland has a full complement of 20 players and 2 goalies. Be interesting to see how that plays into things, if at all.
It's always easier to have the game in your home state. No doubt there's players from a lot of the states who are keen on playing, but sometimes the travel, the money, taking time off work, going away from the family is always a little difficult.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's proven itself in that this is the biggest team that Queensland has had at a Brown Tournament event for a number of years.
South Australia seems bolstered a little bit. I just mentioned Alex Tetro. My understanding is he's a Canberra boy, or at least plays for the Canberra Brave. Yeah. And it looks like they got Jordan Brunt on their roster too. I see him out there in his blue helmet.
Yeah, so also from ACT, playing in SA colors for this event.
That's a good thing in my opinion. Rather than have a team show up with 7 or 8 guys, we can bring hockey.
Absolutely, and it gives everybody the opportunity to be involved at playing hockey at this level. Some of these players who are out here today will be representing Australia, or already have represented Australia, so the chance for everybody to get compete at the highest level that we have in this country in the national championships is wonderful.
Ben Naylor will be excited to get a start in here. He's a goalie who 2 years ago backstopped Queensland to the gold medal win down in Newcastle, and he actually got player of the tournament in that game, in that tournament. So I know he'll be looking to put on a show here in his home state.
Do you think when the game is played in the home state, Ivan, that some of these guys feel a little more pressure, in this case Queensland, but wherever it may be, for any national event, do you think the home team feels a little extra pressure?
I think there's no doubt the pressure's there. But as I said, my personal feeling, especially at the Brown tournament, is the home team should always be the favorite, because you can always get the vast majority of the very best players in the state to be available, whereas traveling, always a little challenging for these guys. Younger kids, you don't see it as much, but I think with this age group, it's a much more prominent effect.
Yes, I agree. It's a lot easier for the younger age groups, or mostly at school level, to get time off school to come to an event like this than it is for some of these guys. In many cases, taking time off work, possibly missing income, perhaps supporting families' mortgages, all that sort of thing. So it really does change the structure once you get to this level. Was the buzzer for the end of the warm-up. We will have our volunteer puck kids showing up shortly once the pucks are stopped firing around and it's safe for them to do so, and bagging up the pucks and getting them ready for the next teams to use. And here they are again. They've got the official word that it is safe for them to go on the ice. And they're out there doing their roll. Who's out there for this game? Ivan picking up the pucks, doing their bit for the Brown tournament here in Queensland.
Same two. We got Ethan Smith and his younger sister, Ella Smith. Ethan's got some sweet hands. And his sister, Ella, I wouldn't want to go into the corner against her. She's a feisty one.
Well, if I'm correct, Ethan is still an Adam age player, but played for Queensland in the Ginsburg tournament this year.
That's true. That's true.
No doubt proud of the silver medal that Queensland won at that event.
So, as mentioned, Tetro in net for South Australia. On the D, we got assistant captain Adam Wise and assistant captain Bill Newbound. Up front at center, we got Ryan Fall, Jordan Brunt on one wing, and Aaron Grubb on the other. Queensland, we got Speedy, Jones, and Nickel. We got Ben Savage, Jay Hodgson on D. Quick start by Queensland. Jones entering the zone, firing one on net. Nice stop by Tetro. Holds it for the face-off down low. Speedy versus Fall in the face-off circle. Both boys tie it up. Players trying to fish it out. Queensland able to dig it free, with Eric Speedy firing it down low. Speedy battling in the corner with Fall. Got it to Ben Nickel, who got it back down low to Speedy. Puck fired out by South Australia. Sean Savage going back for it, setting up behind his net. Jordan Brunt on the forecheck. Jay Hodgson steps out, feeds the wing. Anthony Barnes plays it back into Anthony Santilli, who gets a wrister on net, but actually it goes off a stick wide. Barnes feeds it out in front. Anderson just not able to get his stick on it. Nick Cleland going back to collect the puck, finding Santilli. Santilli putting a little move on Brunt, but Brunt not fooled, and we get a puck turned over. Fired back in by South Australia. Harley Anderson wheels out of the zone for Queensland. Anderson splits the D, just not able to get his stick on the puck as he gets it back. Puck back to Cleland at the point, slapper from the point, into the net, fought off by Barnes. Barnes battling down low with Newbound. Newbound holds him off and South Australia able to get control of the puck and clear it out. Ambrose Foster chips it into the zone. Big captain D-man Ben Spillane fires it back in. Tetro has it. Under pressure. Alex Higgins lays a little bit of body on, stops that from happening. Aram Rapchuk, puck over to Alex Higgins as Queensland breaks in. Puck goes back to the point. Wristed on net. Nice pad save by Tetro. Puck clear. Tom Kilinik's get the puck down low. Finds Alex Higgins, who finds Josh Labrie. Josh Labrie battling down low with Brendan Taylor. Taylor and Fall comes in, as a captain does, cleans it up, plays it up to Grubb on the boards, and fires it out to Kilinik. Kilinik dumps it right back in. Wholesale forward change by Queensland. And Josh Anderson firing after the puck. Blocky Tripp battling with Jordan Brunt on the boards. Puck to Kilinik, finds his man, Birdie, who shoots it into the zone. Seb Gobel battling in the corner. With Newbound from South Australia. Anderson comes up front, tries the wraparound. Pad down by Tetro. And ref James Zarn sees a hand pass in the offensive zone and calls it.
Well, a hectic start to this game with a lot of the pressure coming from the Queensland side. I wonder if that'll stay that way like our last game, or if SA just needs a little time to get their legs under them, being their first game of the day. .55 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal, 4-0 for Queensland so far.
Savage tries to play it across to Nick Jones. Nick Jones regains it off the wall from the South Australia player and circles in the neutral zone. Jones heads wide, tries to feed Nickel. Nice play by Mitch Brown from South Australia, but it's still regained by Eric Speedy. Speedy in, tries a wrister on net, into the skates of Hayden Savage. Savage battling down low with Speedy and Jones. Speedy able to pin Savage against the wall, and the puck won by Queensland. Back to the point where Ben Spillane lays it down low. Eric Speedy, big hit on Mitch Brown, fires the puck in front. South Australia just survives by chipping it into the neutral zone. Cleland fires it back in, and our forwards for Queensland will head off on the change. South Australia plays it wide, just out of the reach of the captain, Ryan Fall, and the puck shot back in. Bill Newbound and Adam Wise after it. Adam Wise skates out, feeds the captain Fall, chips it into the zone, and chases his own dump in. Cleland from Queensland regains the puck, get it fired up to Harley Anderson. Nice play by 68, Bill Newbound, and Queensland is stopped at their own blue line. Flying out was Fall from South Australia, looking for some help but not able to find any. Puck shot in down low, regained by Queensland as Blocky Tripp starts out with it, finds Santilli, little saucer pass, picked off pretty easily by Bill Newbound, and Queensland has to start again. Tripp looking for Anderson, finds him, but a good defensive play by Brandon Taylor to win the puck back. Anderson along the boards, finds his defenseman, slaps it back in. Anthony Barnes has it down low. Alex Higgins slides it back. Shot across by Magiscan. Down low to Anthony Barnes. Queensland cycling the puck fairly well here. South Australia gets it. They just dump it out into the neutral zone. South Australia wants to change. Magiscan looking cross ice. Finds Higgins. Higgins takes the puck to the corner, battling there with Jordan Brunt. Jordan Brunt gets a little help from Adam Wise. The puck ends up at the point. Big shot by Jay Hodgson, who gains it back at the point now. And he'll take his chances again. Oh! Little ring off the post. Getting the puck for South Australia. Got Taylor Ewers. Taylor Ewers takes a big hit along the boards from Matt Johnson. And we get the puck bouncing around. Magiscan hits his defensive partner. Jay Hodgson slides it down low. South Australia trying to get control on the sidewall, not able to. Josh Anderson chasing the puck. But South Australia's got control. Tried for the outlet pass, but Marco Bertozza able to stop it. Tetro gets his blocker on it. Puck back to the point, but no one there. Grubb able to get hold of it, crosses the center line, fires it in on Ben Naylor. Ben clears it to the side for Jay Hodgson. 8 minutes, Blair, and we've had 2 whistles.
Yes, it's been a pretty fast-paced game so far, with lots of great flow.
Sean Savage, the D-man, carries it in down low for Queensland. Puck's knocking around down there. Pinching in is Seb Goebel. Able to win the puck on the boards, but no one out in front where he knocked it to. Josh Anderson slaps it back in the zone. Goebel and Marco Bertozza after it. South Australia trying to find Jordan Brunt, who just directs it into the neutral zone. Cleland tries to find a pass in there, turned over to Taylor and Fall. Fall steps in, gets a shot off. Nice save by Ben Naylor. Jordan Brunt gets the puck in the neutral zone, chips it in, and South Australia wants a change. Nick Jones collects a puck for Queensland. Looks for his winger, Eric Speedy. Speedy directs the puck into the far corner. Ben Nickel and Nick Jones after it. Bit of a battle there. The captain, Fall, comes in for South Australia to clear things up. Nick Jones finds the puck on the far wall. Puck kept in by Ben Spillane to the stick of Eric Speedy. Speedy tries his luck on the short side, but Tetro had it shut. Ben Nickel finds Nick Jones. Nick Jones on the side wall. Little wrister on Tetro. Not much trouble there. And he covers up to give South Australia and me a bit of a break.
Well, that was 6:25 left in the first period. That's only our 3rd whistle, and we'll be at least 5 minutes there between whistles. Shots currently 8-3 in favor of Queensland.
Magiscan keeps the puck in at the point. Barnes battling with Taylor Ewers. Ewers takes another hit, same spot as before, but gets the puck in deep. Killing it, clears it up along the boards, takes a funny hop right to the stick of Mitchell Brown. Brown did a nice job of keeping it in there. Puck in the corner, and South Australia battling for it. Harley Anderson waiting down low for it. Puck fed up, just a bit too far for Anthony Barnes, but he gets it on his stick off the wall, takes it to the corner. Barnes cycles it down low to Harley Anderson. Anderson on the sidewall, looks to carry it out. Feeds it across to Simon Magiscan. Magiscan on net. Big rebound, not able to be corralled by any of the Queensland players. Battle down low with Adam Wise. Adam Wise fighting hard for the puck down low, and he comes out with it. Well done. He feeds up further for Mitchell Brown. Mitchell Brown one-on-one, not able to do much with it. It was really a 1-on-3. Anderson finds the puck, fires it across looking for Anthony Barnes. Barnes in a 1-on-3 though, and not able to get much help down there. Got a penalty coming up against South Australia. Queensland's goalie's coming out of the net. Hodgson looks across for Ben Savage. Savage does a back pass. Queensland's looking to get control. Alex Higgins has the puck. Higgins fires it across to Hodgson. Hodgson looks to gain the zone, does throw through Ben Nickel. Finds Higgins, who finds Ben Nickel, tries to cycle it back to the point. That'll be the point at which SA can finally touch the puck. We got 68, I believe, Bill Newbound. Nope, he thought he was going to the box, but he's not the one. We got number 70, Brandon Taylor, the big D man for South Australia, going for tripping.
4:28 left in this period. First power play of the game. Let's see what Queensland will do with it, or can SA fight it off?
Jones, Speedy, and Nickel for Queensland up front. Big slapper from the point, goes slightly wide. Jones on the side wall. Jones looking around, looking across, trying to find his D-man, but captain for South Australia, ball there, able to grab it, pick it off, and throw it down the ice. Alex Higgins sets it up for Nick Brown. Nick Jones. Nick Jones finds Cleland. Over to Nickel. Nickel goes back to the point to Cleland. Over to Higgins. Higgins at the left point. Kicks it on the side wall to Nick Jones. Jones down low to Nickel. He circles out in front of the net. Tries to feed it out front. Just not able to. And again, Fall able to sort this out. Fire that puck down the ice.
A minute left in the penalty. Queensland and South Australia have both changed special teams for the second half of this man advantage.
Harley Anderson takes it down into the corner, carries it around, finds himself on the side wall, feeds his point man Spillane. Spillane back to Anderson. Anderson down low to Barnes. Barnes back to Anderson on the side wall. South Australia almost able to get it out through Grubb, but just not quite. Anderson able to hold it in back to Spillane. Battle in front with Santilli and Wise. Wise able to win that battle for position, get the puck behind the net, fire it down the ice. Barnes for Queensland winding up, gains the zone, wants to set himself up on the side wall, finds his point man, Sean Savage, back to Barnes, fires it on net, puck in the middle of the air, smacked out of the air by Anderson, but right into the chest of Tetro.
And the penalty is just in the process of expiring. The player will be on the ice on the puck drop for SA to make it 5-on-5 again. Currently 2:28 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 10-3 favoring Queensland. However, they were unable to take advantage on their first power play.
Tripp takes a shot from the point, high and wide. Man out of the box. Taylor, all excited now. Get the puck, tried to carry it out of the zone, stopped at the point by Tripp. New bound. Tries to clear it out, found behind the net by Queensland. Rapchuk battling in front, gets it across to Labrie. Labrie still has the puck. Finds Higgins, Higgins in front to Rapchuk, who slaps at it. Labrie there to clean up the garbage again. Queensland a little frustrated, I think, at not being able to get much chance on Tetro. And Labrie going to be heading to the box.
Well, this will be interesting now. South Australia is getting an opportunity on the power play. Let's see if they can get something going. Currently being outshot 11-3, with only one of those three shots for SA being what I would call a scoring chance. So great opportunity here to turn the tide a little bit.
We got Fold, Grubb, and Brunt for South Australia. We got Bertoza and Gobale up front as the PK for Queensland. Grubb gets it, fires it across to the space in front of Brunt, who gains the puck on the side wall. Brunt cycles it back to Adam Wise. Adam Wise down low to Fall. Fall's looking for someone in front. No one there. Puck bounces off a stick. Right to Marco Bertozzi. We've got a 2-on-1. Tetro's stick able to get out. Knock that one away, but SA had to get it down to the zone and an icing ensues.
A minute 12 left in the first period. A minute 22 left in the Queensland penalty. Shots on goal 12-3. However, score remains 0-0. Same forwards for South Australia on the power play.
PK, Queensland, Johnson and Anderson. Puck fired, Johnson fires it back down low. South Australia able to get control as Bill Newbound sorts things out behind the net. Newbound skates out with it, finds Grubb. Grubb looks cross ice in front. Brunt able to get it on the far side. It looked like we were going offside with South Australia, so circles back, finds Grubb, who just dumps it in. No one there for South Australia. One-man forecheck on a power play. The puck's fired down the ice. Assistant captain Adam Wise sorts it behind the net, makes a nice little move, finds Brunt, number 73, who gets a wrister off. Naylor able to stop that without much trouble and cover it for a whistle.
First shot on goal for the South Australia power play. 34 seconds left in the power play, 24 seconds left in the period. Still 0-0.
I think this quick pace has got the short bench for the SA boys a little bit tired. Puck knocked out. Eric Speedy skating out of the zone. We got a 2-on-1, but he takes the shot. Nice save by Tetro. Rebound not there for anybody to get. Brandon Taylor skates back for SA. Gets a nice wrister off on net. And another good save at the other end by Ben Naylor.
Just 3.9 seconds left in the first period now. Shots on goal 13-5. So indicating a little bit one-sided. However, this power play does seem to have breathed some life into South Australia. We'll have to see if they can keep it going coming into the second period.
Queensland wins the face-off, and with 3 seconds left, that'll about do it. Wow, fast-paced period, Blair.
That was a fast-paced period, and as you mentioned briefly earlier, it'll be interesting to see how the short bench of South Australia, with only 11 skaters, is able to hold up if the pace continues at this level. Their goalies certainly come up big, South Australia being outshot substantially, but nothing getting by Alex Tetro to this point. Do you think Queensland's going to change up anything in the way they're attacking to try and get past Tetro?
No, I think they still got to do what they're doing. Last game, they worked down low, getting the puck out front for some close area shots worked well for them, and I think they got to keep with that battle in this game as well.
And what about South Australia? What do you think their strategy might be coming into this next period to try and generate a little more offensive scoring chances?
From what I can see, South Australia is looking to make a quick break, sending someone like Brunt or Fall on the far wing looking for a cross-ice breakout pass, and so they can free that player up in a one-on-one situation to get a quick shot on net. Their forecheck does not seem to be high pressure, whereas Queensland is going more with the high-intensity, high-pressure forecheck.
Which strategically, you can understand the coaches' respective approaches to that. Full bench for Queensland, go in, go hard, put pressure in the offensive zone, whereas South Australia want to save a little bit more energy perhaps, and going for the breakout chances to generate something versus the hard forecheck. Just about to start the second period. Shots 13-5 in the first period. Score still 0-0. Just 11 seconds left on the Queensland penalty, and then we'll be back at 5-on-5.
Jones from Queensland trying to kill off the last 5 or 6 seconds, but his backhand to clear out of the zone was a little bit loose. Luckily, his defenseman, Sean Savage, was able to collect it there in the corner, hold it in there, and allow a man to get loose from the penalty box to get them back to full strength. Puck up to Eric Speedy as they cross the line. Nice move around the defender, and skies the backhand on Alex Tetro.
Well, that was a beautiful move by Eric Speedy, pulling that to his backhand. Putting it up short side over his shoulder.
So that's Eric Speedy, and with the assist by number 21, Jay Hodgson. Used his speed to go wide. Backhand, high top shelf on Tetro. Queensland wins the draw. Anthony Barnes enters the zone. Puck bobbles into the down low area where Barnes is still on it. He cycles it down low, but Brandon Taylor from South Australia is there to try and knock it away. Anderson finds the puck for Queensland. And Brunt goes cross ice, finds Fall on the far side, dumps it in, and Grubb is after it. One-on-one battle there between Ben Spillane from Queensland and Fall from South Australia. Spillane won, but gave the puck away in front. Oh, nice saves by Ben Naylor. Swatting away at it, number 75, Ambrose Foster had 3 chances. And finally, South Australia able to put that puck in. They must have had about 6 shots there, Blair.
They did. They were allowed to stand around and take their chances. They stayed persistent, and they got one up high over the shoulder of goalie Ben Naylor and have tied this game up 1-1.
That's one where you can't blame the goalie. If the goalie makes 5 saves in about 3 seconds and can't make the 6th one, he's got to look to the players on the ice to ask them what questions. They came back, they applied some pressure, and really, as we talked about earlier, some of the first sustained pressure they put on Queensland in their own end, and it resulted in some good work in front and some good chances, and finally put one in, made it 1-1, 13:43 left in the second period. The refs just having a discussion here, Blair. To me, it looks like they're questioning whether the puck actually went in the net or not. And the goal stands. So they came to the conclusion that it did. Queensland, a little bit raw about this. Captain Ben Spillane talking with the ref James Zarn. Zarny letting him know that we haven't yet installed the cameras over each net, but we'll be looking to do that before the next national tournament. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams respond from this. There seems to be controversy from Queensland's perspective, but regardless, it is 1-1, and we've got a game. Killinick clears the puck out. Josh Anderson looking for it. Seb Gobiel drops it in on the net, looking for a bit of a rebound. Anderson had a little trouble stopping. Yes. And ended up getting a tiny bit of snow in the goalie there. Which the South Australia defenseman didn't take kindly to. However, all settled down. Everybody's happy. Puck drop won by Queensland. Marco Bertozza fires it down low. Captain Fall is there to get it out of the zone. Thomas Killinick, defender for Queensland, able to win the puck, but that looks like it's gone, yep, all the way down the ice for icing. 13:05 left in the second period. Still 1-1. South Australia's really closed the shot count. It was heavily favored to Queensland. However, it's still favored to Queensland, but it's 15-10 now. This game has leveled out. Ball wins the drop. Goes back to Wise at the point, but it just got over the line. He dumps it back in as South Australia retreats. Low pressure forecheck allows Queensland to come out. Josh Anderson has the puck as he crosses the line. Gets it on net, right in the head of Tetro. Looked more like a defender in soccer there as he headed that one into the net. It looked intentional that he headed that one away. Hayden Savage carrying it out for South Australia, trying to clear the puck, not able to do so. Labrie from Queensland battling against 2 or 3 guys. Higgins coming in to help, going down low to help with the puck. The captain fall down there for South Australia, feeds it across to his defenseman. Rebound. Sorry, Adam Wise. Wise not able to clear. Puck fired out. Doesn't make it down for icing. And Magiscan gets it, finds Rapchuk. Rapchuk gives it away on the boards, and Queensland has to start again. Savage, the defenseman for Queensland, winds up, finds Rapchuk. Rapchuk carries it up with some speed, gains the zone, fires it in front. Higgins not able to get his stick on the ice. Savage there to clear it back down low. Puck rung around the boards. Cleveland able to win it and keep it in. South Australia there, just bring it out. Labrie makes a nice move at the blue line, wins the puck. Fires a wrister on net, but Tetro makes the save for it. Fall just takes a slap and fires it down the ice. That'll be icing.
Tetro making a nice save there on a opportunity from right in the middle of the slot. The South Australia defenseman gave a little bit too much room, and the Queensland player was able to step in with a good opportunity, but Tetro took care of it. The score remains 1-1 with 11:15 left in the second period.
Face-off won by Queensland. Back to Cleveland at the point, who drops it down low. Eric Speedy down there battling for it, helped out by Ben Nickel. Nickel tries to center it. The puck able to be cleared out across the blue line with the help of James Burford from South Australia. Puck from Jones to Nickel. Nickel enters the zone with some speed, drops it to Jones, fires a wrister on net. Tetro makes the save, but the puck is bobbled around. And Tetro's lid falls off, which means we get a whistle.
Good thing the ref was observant about that. The last thing we want to see is a goalie in net without a helmet and mask on. If you want to see that, you got to go back to the 60s and earlier and see some of those old videos with goalies without face masks.
I'm not sure any goalie wants to go back to those days, Blair.
No, I remember those days well. I believe Gump Worsley was the last one to play without a mask.
I'm not sure what some of the shooters would know to do back then with wood sticks anyway, Blair, so. Puck shot around, Jordan Brunt on the boards for South Australia, clears it out. Harley Anderson back to collect it. Anderson goes cross ice, finds Anthony Barnes, who gains some speed in the neutral zone, tries to put a move on Jordan Brunt, not able to. Brunt beats Killanet, comes one-on-one with Lachlan Tripp, takes a wrister from far out over the boards, and Harley Anderson gains some speed. We got a 3-on-2 for Queensland coming up. Offside called, though, as they cross the blue line.
10:16 left in the second period, still a 1-1 game. I almost get the impression Queensland thinks they should be in control of this game, whereas it's not the case at all.
Queensland defenseman fell. Grubb collected the puck. Shot on net, but it wasn't very strong. But there's men standing out in front, wide open from South Australia. Both Grubb and Fall from South Australia were completely uncovered in front of the net as the puck was bouncing through. Face-off one. Josh Anderson breaks out hard. Looking to feed the racing to the net player. And we got a penalty coming up.
So South Australia, golden opportunity here, going on the power play in a 1-1 game with 9:50 left in the second period.
That's tough when you go on a 3-on-1 and you end up with a penalty against you.
That is indeed. I don't think the trip was intentional, but penalties aren't called on intent, they're called on results. So it's into the box it is. South Australia's first power play didn't have a lot of success, just one shot. Let's see if they can improve on that this time.
Face-off win by South Australia. Point man Wise finds the Jordan Brunt on the sidewall. Brunt tries to take on two men. Brunt battling against Savage from Queensland. Ball comes in to help from South Australia, and Johnson comes in to help from Queensland. Slapper from Wise from the point. Collected by Queensland. Higgins comes flying up, puts a move on the D, and scores. Short-handed goal by Queensland.
Wow. That was a result of some good speed down the side. Posting in.
Nice forward pass by Jay Hodgson up to Alex Higgins. It was a nice, again, similar to the other goal, wide on the D, beat him with speed, and then put it top shelf. Queensland still on the penalty kill. South Australia still on the power play. Wise looking long, but it's picked off by number 22, Cleland. Cleland holding it down there, trying to kill off some time. Puts it down low to Rapchuk. Rapchuk moving around, holding it on the boards, slapping it back down low, killing some more time. Labrie and Rapchuk doing some pretty good work on the PK here. Not giving South Australia much chance to get into the zone. Queensland gets the puck, fires it right back down, and again, same thing again. We got pressure by Rapchuk and Labrie not allowing the puck to come out.
40 seconds left in the Queensland penalty.
Oh! That was a slapper attempted clearance. And it hit Grubb from South Australia right in the side. Hard slap shot, attempted clearance. That'll leave a mark, Blair.
That will. He went off in a bit of pain. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Burfoot from South Australia enters the zone, gains space on the side wall, not for long. Taken by Gobeil. Oh, but Burfoot fights back, able to get the puck. It's coughed up to the point where Taylor puts it on net. A little bit wide. Puck sent forward. Josh Anderson straight out of the box, looking to gain the zone. Queensland just fires the puck back in and looks for a change. South Australia attempts to clear it. Hayden Savage not able to do so. Seb Gobeil and Marco Bertozza working hard down there trying to gain control of the puck. However, Fall gets the puck, moves it around Spillane. South Australia player standing wide open in front, unmarked, not able to get the puck to him. That was Burfoot standing in front. Josh Anderson trying to hit a streaking forward, fires it into the roof for a stoppage and play.
6:57 left in the second period here. Shots on goal 18-3, score 2-1 Queensland. South Australia didn't get much going on that power play either. As a matter of fact, they gave up a shorthanded goal.
Puck one, Adam Wise fires it back in, looking for some work down low, but Queensland able to clear it up on the sidewall to Nick Jones, finds Ben Nickel, finds Eric Speedy. Speedy comes in, inside out move, but Tetro was not fooled. Stopped it. Work down low by Nickel. Ambrose Foster able to break it out. Tries to go inside out on Lachlan Tripp. Tripp finds the puck, gets it to his winger. Winger feeds it up. And Eric Speedy with the puck over to Ben Nickel. Nickel enters the zone. Looking for Killinick, going to the net. Almost found him. Speedy to Killinick. Killinick in the slot, takes a shot high and wide. Puck bouncing around. Puck bops out to Ambrose Foster, not able to win it. But the wise head of Adam Wise able to come forward and get the puck. Unfortunately, offside on the far side was Mitchell Brown.
And 5:56 left in the second period of what has turned into a very exciting game. There's a lot of back and forth. There's not a lot of control in either end. It's down one way and back the other. It's a fun game to watch. 2-1. Currently, Queensland leading.
Jay Hodgson collects it for Queensland on the D. He just fires it up with his defensive partner on the other team, Brandon Taylor. Taylor tries to fire it away, but it lands right on the stick of Anthony Santilli in the slot, given away by Ben Savage. And Grubb's got the puck back on the ice after taking that shot in the stomach. Savage gains control, finds Santilli on the wing, feeds the puck up, finds Anthony Barnes in the middle. A nice wrister into the net from Anthony Barnes.
And that changes the complexion now, doesn't it, Ivan? 5 minutes left in the second period. For the first time in this game, it's a 2-goal difference.
It's a nice breakout by Queensland. South Australia just backed in a little bit too much on top of Tetro, allowing that shot to happen. Good work by Labrie at center. Labrie carries the puck in, finds his wing partner in Alex Higgins, who drops it down low. Spillane finds the puck on the boards. Rapchuk takes it down low. Rapchuk's got the puck, finds the slot. Magistan takes a shot wide. Slapper from the point. Labrie looks down low for Higgins. Higgins and Labrie playing catch. And that's Labrie with the puck now. Labrie circling in the slot. Tries to get it down low, not able to, and Wise able to get the puck out of the zone. Rapchuk's got the puck now. Nice shot, and there's a chance on the rebound. Tetro was able to stand tall. Puck to the middle. Alex Higgins taking a shot. Rapchuk playing it down low. Higgins winning it in a battle there with Ryan Fall. Ryan Fall and Hayden Savage from South Australia trying to win the puck, but out comes Higgins with it. Higgins finds Labrie. Labrie tries to get it to his point man, isn't able to. Rapchuk dumps it in, and that line goes for a change. More battles down low. Assistant captain Adam Wise trying to take on two Queenslanders. Not much help from his teammates, and unfortunately he's not able to control the puck. Matty Johnson meets it on the far wall from Queensland. Savage takes out his feet, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see Hayden Savage head to the box for a trip.
Well, 3:32 left in the second period now. 3-1 the score. Queensland going on the power play. This is an important time of the game here for both teams. Next goal is important. 3-goal lead is quite different than a 1-goal lead. So South Australia have to fight this off and then see if they can't get one back before the end of the second.
See how SA does. They play a pretty passive box on the penalty kill, which gives Queensland a few chances to move the puck around. Cleveland gains it on the boards, fires it down low. Speedy's there with the puck. Speedy gets it. He's looking for the side wall where he can set up shop. Nick Jones now finds it. Finds Speedy in the slot for a one-timer. Spit goes wide. Cleveland's got it. Cleveland tries his luck with a one-timer, and Tetro swallows that up into his crest for a whistle.
And it looks like Queensland's going to keep that first power play unit out there, whereas South Australia has changed up one player to defend.
Cleveland takes it at the point, moves to the center of the ice, tries his luck with a slap shot. Tetro had it for a second and dropped it. Eric Speedy just not able to get his stick on it, and Tetro snapped his glove over it to make the whistle happen.
I'm impressed with Tetro's rebound control. You don't see a lot of pucks coming out very far from him. Once they hit him, they stay pretty close.
Face-off win by Queensland. However, the puck pops out across the blue line and they have to regroup. Jones winding up, finds Nickel on the far wall. Jordan Brunt trying to cover it. Puck back to the point, and again, as Blair so astutely mentioned, shot on net, 0 rebound.
Minute 16 left in the South Australia penalty. Three to 1. Queensland, 2:48 left in the second.
Puck back to the point. Sean Savage tries his luck. I think, if I might comment there, Blair, that an unscreened shot from the point on Alex Tetro is a bit optimistic.
Yeah, Queensland's got to get some traffic in front if they want to try and score from the point.
Straight win from the Queensland face-off, however, pops out of the zone. Savage back to get it. Finds Spillane, who then goes across ice. Missed the pass, but Savage there to pick it up. Brings it around, looking for the man on the far side. That man's Harley Anderson, who collects the puck. Is able to gain it on the far side. Finds Anthony Barnes. Drops it to Ben Spillane, who jets it down low to Ben Nickel. Nickel's got it. Circles it to the other corner, where Barnes is there to collect it. Barnes skating with the puck, circling around. D-men are ready for it. Spillane gets a shot on net. Seen and stopped by Tetro.
Tetro's like a sponge to water when that puck gets to him. Once it hits him, it just gets sucked up and stays there. It's impressive to watch. Shots on goal now 27-14 favoring Queensland. They've taken that shot count difference out again. 3-1 lead. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in the second.
Got 20 seconds left in the penalty. 26 seconds left in the penalty now. So Queensland's final few seconds here to try and squeeze something out of this power play. We got Grubb and Fall. We got Wise and Taylor on defense for South Australia, trying to hold it together. Cleland's got the puck, tries to roof it over the goalie. Off the net, falls down behind the boards.
Queensland there were really trying to set up a screen more than they had done previously. So perhaps the coaches are listening to our commentary and taking something from that.
They would be wise to, Blair. They would be wise to. Grubb versus Speedy in the face-off circle. Speedy gets one warning. And Grubb able to tie it up a little bit. His face-off still came back. Nice little tip. Speedy shot off Cleland. Puck loose in front, bouncing around. Jones fighting for it. Tetro on his knees. Jones comes out with it and goes to the wall. Ben Nickel circles into the slot pit. Finds his point man. Shot on net. Puck's bouncing around. Tetro able to grab it out of the air with his glove and seal the deal. SA back to full strength.
South Australia's got to be gaining some confidence in the way their goaltender is playing. That's really going to give them the ability to consider when they do get out of their end to maybe take a couple more chances on the rush with some confidence that the back end will be taken care of if something goes wrong.
That's a tough one there by Killenick. Fired it into the pads of Burfoot. Burford still there, able to grab that puck and move across the zone into the Queensland area. Trip back to gather the puck though. Finds his man on the wall, Rapchuk. Rapchuk chips it out of the zone. Hayden Savage gains it. Puts it right back up where he came from though, right into that group of players who chip it back into the zone. Onto Tetro. Tetro covers.
Wow, 55 seconds left here in the second period. Score is still 3-1. Shots on goal 33-14. So Queensland has had the run of the play here the last few minutes. They've taken a lot of shots, but Tetro standing tall, as we've mentioned many times.
1 minute left for both teams. Right now, to me, it feels like Queensland's trying to score and South Australia's trying to survive this last minute. We'll see how it goes. Puck in front. Big save by Tetro off Marco Bertozza. Kicked that leg out of nowhere to keep it out. Puck rimmed around. Savage not able to hold it in as Jordan Brunt gets it up and over the boards.
I think you're right, Ivan. It seems like South Australia's in a bit of survival mode right now. They want to get out of this period 2 goals down at the most. Of course, they'd love to score one, but 2 goals down and it's still game on in the third. 3 goals down, that's a little tougher to come back from.
Puck won by Queensland. Speedy feeds the point to Savage. Savage feeds back down low to Speedy. Knocked to the corner nicely by Bill Newbound. Newbound's battling there with Speedy. Speedy comes out with it. Has the puck behind the net with control. Finds his point man. Point man puts a little wrister on net, just looking for a tip, not able to get one. Savage on the other point. Drops it back to Harley Anderson. Fires it towards the net. Speedy after it. Well won by Brandon Taylor down low. Right now, South Australia is just trying to hold the puck. Fired on net. Last moment of hope by Eric Speedy, and Tetro shuts the door.
Well, this is an interesting game. Can still go either way. 3-1 after 2. Shots on goal 35-14 in favor of Queensland. But as we said, Tetro has been the difference so far in goal for South Australia. He's standing very, very tall. So we will have a
We'll see if we can grab one of the Queensland players here for a
usual.
bit of an interview on the live feed.
We will be back with you in about 10 minutes for the third period. And if you got to go away, make sure you come back. We've got a great game going on here. And
Queensland heading to the bench
a
now.
real fun finish. So we'll talk to you soon.
We'll see if we get Eric Speedy here for a little bit of words on the live feed. Speedy, how'd that period and how'd a couple periods go for you guys?
Yeah, I felt we kept the speed up. We know they have a bit of a short bench, so I guess the game plan is to just keep the speed up, take them outside, get shots to the net.
Not many rebounds by their goalie. I saw you got a little more traffic in front of the net in the last bit of that second period. Looks like that's what you're going to need to create some havoc.
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to get traffic in front of the net. He just seems to see everything right now, but I think those rebounds are slowly coming, and we get a few popped in.
Thanks for that, Eric. Good luck in the third. All right. Intermission break. Zamboni just going off the ice here. Here we are on the live stream. Just coming through to get a word with Adam Wise, assistant captain for South Australia. Adam, how the first two periods go for you guys?
Yeah, pretty good. We had a couple little lapses there and had a couple quick goals, but overall I think we played pretty strong defensively. Get a couple more shots on and keep working at the net.
First period was pretty fast. Not many whistles in that period. You guys got a bit of a short bench. Was it hard to go?
I just try and keep it tight and simple and play our game, not chase around the puck.
Cheers. Good luck in the third.
Thank you.
There you go. Adam Wise, assistant captain, South Australia.
Okay, and we're ready to go here for the third period. 3-1 Queensland. This should be fun.
Jay Hodgson collects the puck for Queensland, feeds it forward. Nick Jones and the shot. Fired high and wide. Aaron Grubb for South Australia collects it on the far side, but got a little bit away from him. Ben Savage able to collect it, feed it back to his defensive partner, Jay Hodgson. Feeds the puck up to Nick Jones. Nick finds Eric Speedy crossing the zone. Speedy feeds it out in front. Ben Nickel not able to connect with it. Jordan Brunt, South Australia! And Taylor Ewers.
was a big hit in open ice. I'll be interested what he called that. In today's game, though, that is not acceptable. It used to be a couple of decades ago, those big open ice hits, but all across the world trying to get that out for the safety of players.
Late hit. You're right, Blair. 15 years ago, we'd be celebrating players on that hit. We know now that cheap shot artists like Scott Stevens, Hall of Famer, who ended players' careers with lots of hits like that, definitely stuff we want to get out of the game. Puck fired down the ice by Queensland. Simon Magiscan puts it on net. Bill Newbound able to come back, circle back and get it. Looks up for Jordan Brunt. Jordan Brunt just knifes it forward. Ryan Fall chips it behind the net looking for Aaron Grubb. Grubb finds his point man, Adam Wise. Adam tries to slap her on net. Bouncing puck though. Ben Spillane able to fire it back. Jordan Brunt gains the puck. Simon Magiscan again able to find Ben Spillane. Spillane finds Matty Johnson. Johnson crosses the blue line. Little flipper on net by Josh Anderson. Anderson and Johnson had a nice forechecking penalty killing shift there. Captain Ryan Fall gets the puck. Builds up some speed through the neutral zone. Fires the puck in the ring around the boards. We got assistant captain Bill Newbound down there, collects it, finds Fall down low, feeds it out in front. Burford just not able to get his stick on it. Tetro collects the puck at the other end. Jordan Brunt finds it, but he's got no one to play to. As he tries to find his man, it goes down the ice for icing.
42 seconds left in the Queensland penalty, 3-1, 12:51 left in the third period. I noticed earlier that Aaron Grubb is back and looking like he's all right. That's good to see. He was laboring after that shot to the ribs in the second.
Mitchell Brown for South Australia wins the puck down low, finds the assistant captain Adam Wise, but is trying to clear it. Got it on the stick of Harley Anderson, and it pops out right into the neutral zone. Queensland fires it back down the ice. Anderson and Gobeil on the penalty kill. Newbound with the puck. Tries to flip it in the middle to Burford, but not able to. And Savage from Queensland fires it right down the ice on Tetro, but Tetro and his chance to clear it. Put it right on the stick of Anderson. Anderson found Gobeil, and Anderson's got the puck now, shoots it. Nice defensive play by Brandon Taylor to get a stick in there after the goalie attempted to play it forward, but lost it.
Tetra was almost his own worst enemy there. Fortunately for SA, nothing bad came of it. Queensland penalty just with 1 second left. So the player will be back on pretty much at the top of the puck, and we'll be back to 5-on-5.
Queensland gains control over this on the face-off. Speedy, though, loses it to Taylor Ewers, who doesn't look any worse for wear, although he took another big hit, this time from Eric Speedy. Speedy gains the puck on the boards, finds Nick Jones getting into the zone, feeds it across for Nickel, not able to do so. Ewers got his head up that time, but couldn't find the puck, so he didn't take the hit, but he was not able to win the puck. Battling down low, Lachlan Tripp holds it on the boards for a face-off.
Now we're back to full strength, 11:29 left in the third period. Be interested to see where we go from here. 3-1 Queensland. See if South Australia can get back their legs that they had through part of the second when they got that shot count back to close to even.
Face-off win by Harley Anderson directly back to Cleland. Uncontested slap shot right to Tetro. Just knifed that one clearly away. No rebound and another face-off. Assistant captain Newbound Nice lead pass to Jordan Brunt, just skips off his stick. And he gives the puck up to Cleland. Cleland's looking for a long lead pass and finds the man he's looking for in Anthony Barnes. Barnes cuts wide, carries it straight across. Tetro followed him the whole way and was able to get the leg across, not letting Barnes slide it through. Barnes with the puck again, fires high on Tetro. Barnes fires it again, and again he gets the puck, shoots it through. 3 or 4 chances by Barnes in that one sequence. Anderson fires it on net. Tetro says no more and covers it for the rebound.
Well, after being at, remarking about shots on goal at one point, 15 to 10, shots have now ballooned out to 42 to 14 in favor of Queensland. So the bulk of the play has gone Queensland's way, but Tetro stands in there and keeps this a 4-1 game. 10:18 left in the third period.
Rapchuk, Labrie, Higgins for Queensland. In the center face-off dot, we got Mitchell Brown from South Australia. Loses the draw. Fell right on the stick of Labrie, who got a shot on Tetro and saved it. Rapchuk knifing around the puck into the corner. Slashed by Labrie on the stick of the South Australia player. And I think Labrie's going to head to the box again. Blair?
He is indeed. Slash on the stick, took it right out of the South Australia player's hands. The referee was quick to make that call. No hesitation whatsoever. If South Australia wants to make a game of this towards the end, this is a great opportunity for them to cut the lead to 2. Let's see how their power play can perform, Ivan. It hasn't shown us any great signs of scoring as yet.
Nope, they got the same 3 forwards going. They get the puck back to the point. Newbound takes a shot. Adam Wise takes a shot. It's collected easily by the Queensland defense and fired out. Wise is regrouping. Feeds Jordan Brunt in the middle of the ice. Brunt's looking for his captain, but not able to hit him. He hits him in the back. Puck falls for Queensland, who clear it back to the defense. Wise gets the puck. Tries to come through the middle again. Josh Anderson grabs that puck, fires it back in the zone. Hayden Savage collects the puck behind the net. Hayden Savage circles back again. Tries to squeeze out along the boards. Matty Johnson doesn't allow that to happen. Puck fired on net by Josh Anderson, and Tetro holds it to bring some calm to his defense.
Tetro actually looked like he wanted to move that puck. I think he was probably looking for a quick breakout, one that we spoke of earlier that South Australia seems to like, and an attempt to get one of these goals back.
Puck won again by Queensland. Shot fired wide by Cleland. Spillane looks on the far side for Rapchuk. Rapchuk knifes it into the zone and goes after it. South Australia able to get control. Puck in a battle along the boards. Cleland, Newbound, out with the puck. Nice play defensively by Taylor. And they get the puck forward to their captain, Fall. Fall finds Brunt. Brunt with a shot, saved by Naylor. Brunt with the puck on the boards again on the half wall. Gets it down low to Fall. Fall looking to bring the puck out front. Got a bit of a battle with Aaron Grubb. Brunt takes a shot off the arm of... Oh, big hit in the corner. And a goal scored by Aaron Grubb. A man down in the corner, though.
17.
Brandon Taylor down in the corner. Big hit from Ben Spillane.
And nothing wrong with the hit as per the referee. He saw the whole thing and deemed that it was all good. So good to see that Taylor is up and coming off comfortably under his own accord. So that's wonderful news. Equally as wonderful for the South Australia team is that they have just scored one, and they have pulled it back by 1 goal.
So Brandon Taylor did take a bit of a knock, but got an
It's 3-2,
assist on
right?
the play.
Okay, it was 4 up there.
Yeah, I
for
think
the
it's
okay.
And it allows South Australia to come back to a 1-goal game.
So Ivan, we've got ourselves a game here, 3-2 with 8:24 left in the third period. I think South Australia, just hearing their bench, they seem to got a lot of fire from that goal that resulted in taking a hit and taking one for the team, so to speak.
Take a hit, make a play. Led to a goal. It was well done by South Australia. Queensland moves the puck forward. Eric Speedy's got the puck, drops it for Nick Jones. Not able to collect it. Thomas Killenek circles back into the neutral zone with the puck, fires it back in. Pressure forecheck by Queensland. Brown on the sidewall from South Australia tries to win it. And South Australia able to clear it out. Killenek to Magiscan, over to Jones. Jones knifes it in. Tetro out to get the puck. South Australia fires it around. Savage going to get it on a defensive side. Finds his winger, but not able to do anything else with the puck. Into the zone comes Queensland. Eric Speedy after the puck. Cleared out along the wing. Santilli gets the puck down low to Speedy. Speedy battling for the puck. Takes a hit from behind, fights through it. Wise down there, not going to back down. Comes in and lays a bit of a hit on Santilli at the same time. Killenek gets the puck as he digs it out though, and a wrister on net hits the side of the net. Wise just shoots it out on the boards. Killenek at the point is able to stop it and able to dump it back in. South Australia, that's Wise. He just dumps it down the ice. Finds Sean Savage. Savage hits Anthony Santilli with the pass. Santilli goes to Hodgson. Hodgson comes up from his D position into the zone. Finds Anderson for a quick shot. Turned aside by Tetro. Down low, Mitchell Brown tries to clear it to the point and does. Hodgson couldn't hold it in. Sean Savage has the puck. Finds Anderson in the middle of the ice. Puts a move on Newbound and he's in. Nice play by Savage to come across and help out his defensive partner though. This game is picked up a little bit now. There's a little bit of body contact happening. Foster tries to put a move on Anderson, can't do so. Anderson gets the puck. Wrister on net, 3 rebounds, and a goal by the assistant captain, Harley Anderson.
Wow, a rare rebound coming off a shot on Tetro there, and Queensland in position to jump on that and put it in the net and restore the 2-goal lead. Exactly 6 minutes left in the third period, 4-2 for Queensland.
Rather innocuous looking shot on net, but as always happens, you got a man going to the net hard, good things happen. And in this case, it was garbage day.
Just looking at Tetro, he seems a bit annoyed that he let that rebound out. Had to go for a little skate to calm himself and get back in it for the last 6 minutes.
Long lead pass. Johnson from Queensland knifed it into the zone. Battle down there with Taylor from South Australia. Johnson still going. Jordan Brunt in to help. Backhands it out all the way down the ice. Spillane grabs it and regroups. Spillane attempting to hit Josh Anderson. A little too far, and we got an icing call. South Australia will bring that back down into the Queensland zone.
5:26 left in the third period here. I think we're going to see a big push from South Australia trying to tie this one up. Obviously, they're not going to do it yet, but at some point, we'd expect to see the goalie come out with a minute and a half left.
Queensland wins another face-off. They've done pretty well in that category today. Cleland's got the puck, circles behind his net, looking for someone to give it to. Goes up the boards. Little too far from Matty Johnson. And an icing again.
A couple of longer stretch passes that Queensland's trying to use to get out of their zone. I wonder if they change strategy a little bit with the shorter bench for South Australia, maybe trying to take advantage with a bit of speed.
They might. They seem to have one guy going high now on most of their breakouts. Savage with a good defensive play. Unfortunately for him, Gobiel was coming up with it just behind. He fires a wrister on net. Tetro gets it in his glove and stops it.
Tetro looked like he wanted to play that one again. He seems really keen to move it up, move it out quick.
He does.
Maybe he's made the observation you just made that Queensland have been winning a lot of the face-offs and trying to avoid those defensive zone face-offs. However, they did win that one.
They did, but they couldn't clear out of the zone, held in the zone and kept down low by Queensland. Rapchuk behind the net with it, circling with the puck. Takes a bit of a bump on the boards. Nice play by Wise. Gets it to the point, but again, they're not able to clear it out. Slapper from the point. Thomas Kilinik takes his chances. Tetro says no.
Queensland really hemming them in there. A couple of chances that South Australia had to get it out, and they couldn't do it. That can come back to bite you if it happens too many times.
Labrie wins the puck. Straight win, but it goes out across the line. Kilinik sorts it out, sends it right back down low. Newbound under pressure, sends it across to his defensive partner, Mitchell Brown. Mitchell Brown under a lot of pressure from Labrie. Labrie battling away, and the puck comes loose to Higgins. Higgins gets it, trying to get it out to someone. He's got it down in the corner, looking for anyone. Finds Tripp at the point. Tripp chips it down low to Rapchuk. Rapchuk battling, back to Tripp. Tripp circles in front. Couldn't put the move on the last guy, and the puck pops loose. Kilinik picks it up, puts it on the stick of Higgins. Higgins takes his time, circles, but a little bit of pressure from Foster means he's got to fire the puck away. Kilinik's got 3 South Australia players on him. Fall, Foster, and they're trying to fight him. Nick Jones carrying the puck through, trying to find a man. Sean Savage out of nowhere fires a wrister, swallowed up by Tetro.
That was a good play by the defenseman Savage, stepping up and getting a good shot on Tetro, but Tetro once again standing tall. He really came out to challenge that shot. He was well out above his crease. When he saw that shot coming, straight out to it.
Queensland win off the draw. Hodgson at the point. Hodgson fires it down low. Nichols down there, puts it out in front. No one there, and Grubb able to slap at it across the blue line. Jones back to get it. Knocked down out of the air by a South Australia high stick. We get a whistle and we'll get a face-off in SA's defensive zone.
3 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game, 4-2 Queensland. Queensland gets another shot on goal. They'll be bringing up the 50th shot on net. That is a high number for any hockey game.
Santillan Wise battling in the corner, joined by Barnes and Brunt. Santillan Wise digging away for it. Puck comes loose to the other corner. Magiscan for Queensland slaps it in front. Grubb tries to clear it, but does not succeed. I take that back, he does succeed. And as the puck was brought across the linesman called it offside. Face off neutral zone. Seems like Brunt has moved to center. I wonder if he's trying his luck with the face-offs for South Australia. He did win that one. Anderson clears it back in. Finds Barnes. Big save by Tetro. Great play by Queensland, but that was a really great save by Tetro. Came right across, put the pad right in the way of where Barnes was shooting it. Big cheer from the crowd as Brunt puts 22 Cleland over the boards, through the net. Queensland gets the puck though, brings it back in. Big defensive play on the stick there by Savage as he knifes it out of the zone. Cleland has the puck again. Chips it back in and pressure from Anderson on Savage. Savage shoots it up the boards. and it's out on the mesh.
Well, there might be a replay coming up of that hit that sent 22 Cleveland literally over the boards and out of the playing surface. You don't get that in a lot of places, but here in Queensland when there's no glass around the boards, nets are our friend, but it doesn't always keep things in as well as glass would have.
Cleveland kind of looked like a big old tuna trying to escape from a trawler there, Blair.
He did indeed, but he jumped back in really quick and got back on with it.
My guess is his teammates will be reminding him of that play after the game.
I would suggest that would be true. However, with 1:43 left in the third period and a 4-2 lead, it'll all be pretty lighthearted if Queensland can hang on to this lead and get their second victory of the day. I would suspect that if South Australia is able to get the puck out in some semblance of control, that Tetro will be coming out of the net sooner than later for the extra attacker for South Australia.
Face-off win by Queensland. Down low to Matty Johnson on the side wall. Tries to get it down low to Josh Anderson with no success. Trip at the point though, keeps it in, fires it to the other side to Goville. Goville down low to Matty Johnson. Johnson fighting for it down low in the corner, able to get it. Puts it to the point, but no one there but the captain for South Australia, Ryan Fall. Fall carries it up, dumps it in deep, and going after it, Lachlan Tripp. Tripp tries the far side, but the only one there, again, the captain, Ryan Fall.
And Tetro is out of the net, Ivan, so there's an empty net for South Australia, 6 on 5.
Wise just fires it back down. Unfortunately, it's right on the stick of Killenick. Killenick tries his luck and succeeds. Killenick scores. And I'm pretty sure that puts it on ice for us, Blair.
I think so. For 52 seconds left in the game, now 5-2. I would suggest that's probably the final nail in the coffin. On the 51st shot on goal.
Burford, Brown, and Taylor out. Taylor Ewer's out. Last minute of the play here for South Australia, trying to get that puck in. They probably have a bit more legs. Ball, Brunt, and Grubb have seen a lot of ice time for South Australia. They were on for that last goal, but I'm not sure anyone can be faulted in that.
No, one of the South Australia players did get a stick to it, but it might have deflected it in instead of out. Perhaps it was going in anyway. Hard to tell.
South Australia wins that face-off forward, but the only one there to collect it was Ben Spillane from Queensland. Again, the puck put down the ice by Queensland. You'd think they'd be trying hard to gain the red line and just dump it deep for the last 30 seconds instead of trying these long lead passes. They're not in need of more goals, they just want to run the clock out.
Yes, I agree with you there. With only 26 seconds left, the longer the clock runs, the play goes on, the closer it is to the end.
Grubb along the boards fighting for it, but the only one the puck pops out to is Higgins. Higgins going in, backhand pass to Rapchuk. Rapchuk tries his luck. Can't get it through, and Grubb slaps it forward to Fall. Fall and Grubb, to be honest, look pretty beat. Labrie circles with the puck. Goes around Brunt, and the final horn goes. A well-fought game from South Australia.
I agree with you. They certainly never gave up an inch, even though they were outshot 51-18. I think Tetro was certainly the reason that the game stayed close and as exciting as it was. If there's any young goaltenders out there watching this, keep an eye on this South Australia goalie, Alex Tetro. He is class goalie, plays great positionally, challenges the shooters, excellent rebound control. A lot of lessons can be learned by watching him play some hockey.
5 goals on 51 shots, not a lot to be ashamed about there. He was definitely the player of the game for me for South Australia. Thought it was a pretty good showing by Jordan Brunt, number 73 up front for them. And I was also fairly impressed by their captain, Ryan Fall. He saw a lot of ice, did yeoman work down low, both in the other team's zone and his own zone, helping out.
Yes, I agree. And there was a lot of work for the D by South Australia with the time that was spent in there. And I actually thought Adam Weiss had a good game on the back end for South Australia as well.
He did.
A lot of players putting a lot in. With only 11 on the bench, there's a lot of people going to see a lot of ice time in that environment.
Queensland had a lot of pressure, as the 51 shots attest. Their forwards, no doubt, were flying throughout that game. I actually thought Anthony Barnes had a fairly good game, controlling the puck down low, using his size to really hold on to that puck.
I agree, and I thought number 14, Eric Speedy, set some tone early when he used his speed going wide and got that terrific backhand goal to open the scoring in this game.
And I want to highlight one of the D-men. I think Jay Hodgson is back there. Gets a lot of ice time. And we know why, because he's very reliable back there. He's always doing the right thing, and he's always willing to step forward with the puck. So I thought Jay Hodgson also had a pretty amazing game.
I agree, and that happens often with D-man, that they don't get noticed as much necessarily if they're the stay-at-home type, but you've got strong stay-at-home defensemen who you can count on to do the right thing, make great decisions. That is a real strong positive for any team. So, great to have.
Well, Blair, real good win by Queensland there, hard fought by South Australia. We'll see everybody tomorrow morning. We got a 7:45 a.m. game. Victoria's playing New South Wales. That'll be an interesting game. Those two always have a little bit of bad blood between them. Both teams coming off a loss, so looking to get on the scoreboard with a win tomorrow would be a big thing for both teams. So, 7:45. Come back and find us then.
Yes, and if you're not up at 7:45 or you have to be at work, click us on, and then at 9:30 that'll be followed with Western Australia versus South Australia, and then a break, and then at 6:15 tomorrow, Queensland, Victoria, 8 o'clock WA, New South Wales. Tomorrow evening, if you're not aware, is Queensland junior players. Come on out. Admission is free, and if there's any junior players from other states, admission is free for you as well. So come on down and support your teams, and we will see you then.